Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have all the answers but still can't seem to pass the test of life? This question, albeit a bit philosophical, is one that most of us have asked ourselves at some point. It's a curious observation, isn't it? Just like in an examination room where you find students who know all the answers but can't quite comprehend the question. They might ace a test on a good day, but on a bad day they're writing the correct answers to the wrong questions. Picture this. You're sitting in an exam room surrounded by the nervous energy of your peers. You have studied, prepared, and you're confident that you know the answers. The examiner hands out the question paper, and you start to read. You have the answers, but the questions don't make sense. You're writing the right answers, but to the wrong questions. Now let's think about this in the context of life. We all have goals, aspirations, dreams. We all are in pursuit of answers that will lead us to success, happiness, fulfillment. But how often do we stop and ponder about the question? Are we chasing the right dreams? Are we making decisions that align with our true selves? Are we writing the right answers to the wrong questions? In life, just as in an exam, understanding the question is as critical, if not more so, than knowing the answer. The question shapes the answer. It gives it context, purpose, and when we understand the question, we are more likely to make decisions that reflect our true selves, our values, our aspirations. So next time you find yourself in a quandary, ask yourself, do I understand the question? Because only then can you write the correct answer. Just like in an exam, the key to life isn't having all the answers, it's understanding the question. In an exam, students often know the answers but fail to understand the question. Isn't that true for life as well? Picture this. You're in a bustling exam hall, the air is thick with tension and the only sound is the scratching of pens on paper. You're confident, you've studied hard and you're ready to conquer this paper. But then you come across a question that looks familiar but you can't quite put your finger on why it's not making sense. You know you've seen the answer before, you know you can write it, but the question, it's just not clicking. This is a common scenario in exam rooms across the world, but have we ever stopped to consider how it mirrors our lives? We often find ourselves making decisions based on what we think we should do or what others expect of us, rather than understanding what we truly want or need. There are countless examples of this in our everyday life. We might follow the well-trodden path of pursuing a career in a field that promises financial stability, even if it's not what we're passionate about. It's like writing the correct answer on an exam paper, but for the wrong question. It might earn us a few points, but it doesn't get us where we truly want to be. In the same way, we might choose to surround ourselves with people who don't really understand us or share our values simply because they're popular or influential. Again, it's like knowing the correct answer but not understanding the question. We might fit in, but at what cost? So why do we do this? Why do we insist on answering the wrong questions in life, just like in an exam? Perhaps it's fear of the unknown, or maybe it's the comfort of familiarity. But the truth is, it's only when we understand the question that we can find the answer that truly satisfies us. In life, as in an exam, understanding the question can make all the difference. It's not just about knowing the answer, it's about understanding what's being asked of us. So let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. Are we answering the right questions, or are we simply writing what we think is expected of us? How often do we see people excelling in careers they don't love simply because they misunderstood the question? Just like students in an exam room, many of us go through life misunderstanding our own personal questions. We see it all around us, people achieving great success in fields they don't enjoy or have a passion for. They're like students who could perform exceptionally well if only they understood the question better. Consider the brilliant engineer who spends hours designing intricate systems, solving complex problems and creating world-changing technology. But deep down, they yearn for the thrill of courtroom battles and the satisfaction of defending justice. They could have been an excellent lawyer, but they misunderstood their life's question. Or the successful business executive working tirelessly to increase company profits, negotiating deals and strategizing growth plans. Yet their heart skips a beat at the sight of a canvas and colors. They dream of creating beautiful art, of expressing their emotions through their paintings. They could have been an inspiring artist, but they didn't understand their life's question. Similarly, there's the renowned doctor, saving lives, researching medical advancements, and providing healthcare to the community. But when they look at the night sky, they wish they could explore the mysteries of the universe. They could have been an exceptional astronomer, but they failed to comprehend their life's question. These examples are not about regret or dissatisfaction with one's achievements. On the contrary, these individuals are highly successful in their respective fields. However, the question here is not about success, but about fulfillment, passion, and love for what we do. It's like being in an exam room. We all have the potential to answer our life's questions correctly and excel. But first, we must understand what the question is. We need to comprehend what truly drives us, what makes us feel alive, and what brings us joy. Understanding your personal question can lead to a more fulfilling and successful life. So take a moment, reflect. What's your life's question? So, what's the big deal about understanding the question, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple. In life, just like in an exam, comprehending the question is the initial move towards finding the correct answer.